Hey, hello everybody, and welcome back. Here we are live on Inside the Headset. Make our final stop. We're going to roll out to the launch pad, kids. Going to stay in Region 4, 6A football, and we're going to talk to the head coach of the Rockville Rockets, head coach Rick Rice. How you doing tonight, Coach?
I'm good. I'm good, Stork. How you doing?
I'm doing really good. I've talked to a lot of good coaches and said my farewells as we get ready to wrap up Inside the Headset and the regular season, because I always like to let the coaches do what they got to do, because I never know if you're going to be back the next week, so I don't know how to say goodbye. So I just better to end it and say put it to bed and let you guys do what you do. But boy, last Friday night you got into a tough one, and you ran into Coffee County, and Coffee County ain't Coffee County no more. Coffee County's a tough football club, and used to Coffee County was a team that, you kind of said, well, we'll get the guys in and this and that, but you was having to keep all your starters and keep everybody in because you was fighting for your life over there at Manchester, wasn't you?
Yeah, we were, Stork, and Coach Green does a good job, and he always presents us some problems, defensively what he does, and we got the ball first, Stork, and went 70 yards in about 5 or 6 plays within the end zone. I said, okay, we're going to be doing pretty good offensively. Then after that, it just kind of shut down, until about, really until about the fourth quarter, and
was you just going 4 down and out, or what? I mean, was you going 4 down and out, or was you moving the ball? Was you getting it up in their area, or was you what was happening?
Well, I mean, we would get a first down here and there, but we turned the ball over, and
okay.
But there was we turned the ball over once, and I take it back. We threw a pick in the end zone. Okay, we fumbled on about the 40-yard line, and then we threw a pick six just about on the 6-yard line. Didn't have very far to go to run it, So we did turn the ball over, but we also had the ball 6 different times. Stork, our offense started, around the 30 or 35, and a couple of times we started inside the 20. And I think we might have scored on one of those, I think. So, actually we had pretty good field position, but, man, we got so many penalties the other night, and it just really killed us what it did. It was 2 different times, Stork. We had the ball on about the 18-yard line, got to the 7, and then the next thing I know, it's 4th down, and we're back on the 45 or 50-yard line.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, so, you were shooting yourself in the foot. You're not only –
Yeah, we did, let me say this: our kids didn't handle things very well. We, had a pretty good team meeting on Monday on how to try to handle things a little better than what we did, and really, Stork, it cost us the game the way our kids, reacted to everything, and it really did. And we thought as a team, as a program, we gotten, to the point we wouldn't have to worry about that. But some of our kids, just need to. Need to be a little bit more mature about the situation. If you get a penalty, okay, you did. Just go back to the huddle and try not to do it again. So, but anyway, I mean, they got upset, and it basically cost us. And we had we came back in the fourth quarter, but we played so bad, and our kids didn't react to things well as we did. We probably deserved the loss, just to be honest with you, Stork. So, but anyway, we're going to learn from it, and we've had a good week of practice so far. Get ready for Coach Creasy in Oakland.
Well, and you talk about that, the deserving to win. And, sometimes you win, you say, boy, we got out of there, but, boy, it was sloppy, it was ugly or whatever. Yeah. And then here it's on the other foot, like you said. And, that was one of the things, I guess, when you get to where you're thinking, I've worked hard and I'm good and we're here and they're over there. And then, it was always it either took an Owensboro school for me or something like that, or maybe, run up to, for us, I remember, cross country, you could run over here and run Ohio County cross country, which wasn't too bad, or a Butler County, and you wouldn't run into too much competition. Well, you go up to Fort Knox and you run in between the shrubs of Fort Knox up there, you're going to run into everybody. And there's all kinds of talents in cross country. So you're running, you really find out how good you are, and you find out how bad you are too, real fast.
Yeah, I mean, Stork, we worked harder. We feel like we worked harder than any team in the state of Tennessee. But Coffee County thinks that same thing too. Their kids have worked very, very, very hard. And so, our kids got to the point, got a little fat-headed, what they did. We're sitting 7-1. and already in the playoffs, and we didn't handle it very well. And that team across from us the other night, they flat out outplayed us, Stork, and they played harder than us at times, and that's what really bothered me. And even Coach Guthrie made a comment about that. Those guys just played a little bit harder than what we did, and that bothered me. And so, but just saying, just because you worked hard don't mean anything, because the team, that you're facing on Friday night done the same thing you've been doing. So you just got to eliminate mistakes and penalties, and and what we did the other night, and we didn't do that. So we came out with a loss, and like I said, probably deserved to lose.
Well, and when they get in life and you do a job, you get paid, but you don't get anything extra. You did the job and you got paid, and it's hard for kids to realize. It's when you go above and beyond, or you make a sale that brings in all this new revenue, or you were able to get us to some place we want. If you don't have any game to bring to the table as a game changer, so to speak, whether it's in the business world, on the football field, or whatever you're doing, you have no value. You have value, but you don't have any value when it comes to moving the needle, so to speak. You're here, but you're not there.
Yeah.
And you were talking. Even you were talking about. You lost one of your tough leaders Friday night, and that was tough. And you were probably looking for them. Let's gather around and make sure we're still focused for the team effort. And like you said, if kids lose their way in winning and don't know how to win, I'm sure that kind of got settled Friday night. So in a way, it was bad and kind of exposed you a little bit, but in a way, it's good because you sure don't want it to happen next week. So it is a good thing you got it out of the way, Coach Rice. And you will not.
It is. And, we had to learn a hard lesson, Stork, and it was a hard lesson to learn. But we'll learn from it and be better. Be better people, first of all, about it, and also be a better team.
Well, that's the most important thing, and I think that's what we all love about the game of football. Philip, I was talking to him earlier, and he was talking about his season, and that just wants them all to turn out to be fine young men. Well, I'll tell you what, and you said it best. Friday night, I was listening to the South Pittsburgh broadcast, and they was talking about that they got this kid on this team, and he's going to Georgia, and he's going to Miami. Boy, you better keep your wits about you Friday night, because they're going to be blowing by you if you don't, and you're going to have to play under control, Coach, and all those good things. But Oakland's your next opponent, and you got a lot of respect for the opposing coach, don't you?
I do. Coach Creasy does a great job. He's a guy that works at it. He works very, very hard at it, and his staff does. And he's got good football players, and but you still got to coach those guys up, Stork. And and he does a great job. And he's one of the best coaches, if not maybe the best coach in the state of Tennessee. So we know what we got ahead of us, and like I said, we're going to go in and we're going to fight, we're going to compete, and we're going to see what happens. We look forward to it. We really do. We look forward to it, and we're kind of banged up a little bit. Got some injuries right now, but but we're still going to go out there and fight hard and play hard and and put a good product on the field Friday night.
Not a lot of people know it, but this has got a little bit of a West Tennessee flavor to it because you're a little bit on that Wayne County, and he thinks a lot of you, and you think a lot of him, but it's a different little game for you two now, having him in the region and you in the region both, because we just get a little West Tennessee flavor here in our region.
Yeah. So can't go wrong with Tennessee football, Stork. It's some of the best in the state. So it'll be, I just hope we can go out and compete and maybe try to slow down the James kid and the Patterson kid, and so and the Horton kid. They just I tell you what, Stork, their defense is really good. Their defense line, I just really like. There's a couple of those kids up there. I just watch film. I go, wow, and so it'll be a challenge, but it's something we're looking forward to. So, but they're one of the best teams in the nation, Stuart. What can you say? I mean, they're one of the best teams in the United States of America, and we get the privilege of coming to our place and playing. So, when we look forward to it.
I tell you what, as I was telling you, I was listening to that broadcast out South Pittsburgh last Thursday night. and those announcers, man, they were thrilled to have that talent on the field because, and they were talking about their kids playing hard, and it's not a question of them not playing hard or them not sacrificing or being good kids or anything. It was the fact that, they were just saying, Isaiah Horton ain't coming into South Pittsburgh and be a Pirate on Monday, and that's just a problem, folks. It's they were being honest, but it was no different than when I was a kid and I played against a Rex Chapman or a David Hogg or a Maurice White. I mean, some of those guys, I was here and they was way over there. I mean, I couldn't even see them. They were so far away from me. I mean, but I mean, it's hard to explain to people that it's a different in talent and be thankful that you get to see somebody like that, because what's the greatest thing to say? Man, he played us. He ran up and down the field. You should have seen him. But that's some of it. I mean, everybody remembers Jawan Jennings or Big Jack Jones or Jacoby, or you just line them up. But real soon we'll be talking about some of them Rockets that them Rockets will be playing on Saturday. It's just a matter of time before we get a Rocket on Saturday.
Just a matter of time. It is, Stork. It sure is.
Well, Coach, I just want to
and it'll happen one day.
Oh, it will. I just want to say one thing, and I love you guys out there at Rockville. Y'all treat me wonderful. Steve Luker's always been good to me, but most of all, I appreciate your time and you always being on Inside the Headset and sharing a little bit about your game and about your team and about your struggles and your victories, and it's just great to always have you on, Coach Rice.
Well, thank you, Stork. I appreciate all you do for high school football. You try to get teams out there, get them, looked at and talked about, and I truly do appreciate that. I was actually telling somebody about that a couple weeks ago. I said, man, he really he goes, beyond his part to get, Tennessee high school football and, some of the other states as well, and I appreciate that, Stork. I really do.
Well, and it's about good coaching and good friendships because, the biggest thing I look at it is, I mean, we're all leaders in some form or fashion, and we all have a purpose here. Those, our kids are the next generation. They're going to be driving They're going to be driving here real soon. They're already driving. Some of them shouldn't be, but driving our country and making bigger decisions and running things for us later on when I don't feel like it and I don't want to run it. But I want them to be, like you said, I want them to be good leaders. I want them to make good decisions and be good stewards of whatever it is they do. And if I'm not doing my part, then I don't have anything. I don't have a say so. If I'm not if I'm not putting in an effort, or I'm not picking up my things and I'm not getting involved, then you can't have a say-so unless you're participating is the way I look at it. So, I'm grinding a little out, so I at least want my, I've got one vote, and so I get to say one thing, and I mean, that's just the way I feel, but others, some people fish, some people hunt, some people, do a lot of different things. I hang out with you guys and try to follow you all, and it's a drama every week, but I love it. But thank you for your time.
I appreciate all you do, man.
All righty, well, take care, and I don't know if I'll be out there Friday night or not. If it's 17-mile-an-hour winds and rain, you guys can have it, and I'll see you at the playoffs. I can't get out. I can't. Right. My equipment can't make it through a rainstorm. But anyway, good luck Friday. Stay healthy, man. Coach.
Thanks, Stork.
See you bye.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
See you bye.
Yes, sir.